Yo, what is good? What is good? It's your boy Ghost Dog. Welcome back. I know I haven't been on in a while. Queen Sarah, what's a vacation? I believe a lot of places call it holiday, but a vacation in America means you get paid time off of work, where you don't have to go in to work that you request off in advance. So that's what a vacation is. I was actually supposed to be in Atlanta, Georgia this weekend. So some things came up financially, and now so I'm here. I'm here. I got to take care of those things first, foremost, so I continue to. It was a vacation with me and my homeboys. We were gonna go hang out in Atlanta for the weekend, Memorial Day weekend. But since that didn't happen, I'm here with y'all. That's okay. Oh, you know what a vacation is? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Uh, all right, so I got a couple different arenas that I'm doing. Let's jump into this one. Let's get the 5 stars rolling. Hope everybody's Saturday is going better than mine. Man, he's seeing what is going on, man. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Hope everybody's Saturday, like I said, is going better than mine. Mine right now is not going so great. The thing that caused me to be here that I thought I got fixed, it cost me so much money, I'm still having issues with. So we'll figure that out. We will figure that out. No, no, I actually have a gun, believe it or not. I already have him as a 5 star rank 345 awakened SIG 65 or something like that. So I'm trying to get my T2As up so I can get him. Um, uh, Aegon is going to probably go. Um, is he basic arena? Can't remember. Is he in the basic? Yeah, he's in the basic, right? I'm just hitting the arenas for the milestones, battle chips, units, things like that, and then I'll go to ROL, do some farming there. I think they completely nerfed the Nightcrawler thing. Like it's almost impossible to get it now. You almost have to do it the old way, so that you don't get hit in the face. Look at that, 2.8 million. That should be good. You're on pace. I'm thinking 3.5 to 4. For those especially who are looking to try to get LOL done, should be a good way to go. Sarah, what's your score at right now? I'm waiting on Dave to release his album so I can have some music. I keep asking my producer buddy for a couple tracks that he ain't gonna really go sell or license out to anybody, and he says, "All right, I got you," and then I never hear nothing back from him. So, and I am not that musically talented where I can create my own. Manny, Singh, what are you gonna go for? You gonna do 3.5 or you gonna go a little higher? I had someone in our Dork Alliance chat who I think he were already at 3 million, 3.3. Did I lose all the viewers? I did. Am I not streaming anymore? Is that what happened? Let me take a look here. It's offline. Oh, what the heck? Sorry about that, y'all. Just want to just get this to catch up with me. Okay. I think that fixed it. 2.5 million. Oh, you're not too far off, Sarah. You got the rest of the day. Um, Depending on how many five-star champs you got, or four-star champs, how many 550s you got? It's 4 stars. You should be able to grab him. Yeah, I keep hearing somewhere around 3.5 to 4 million. I say 3.7 should be good. Anything less than that, you may be a little bit behind. A little bit behind. I'm a little lonely. I'm a little lonely. I don't know what happened. Looks like everything kicked off. Armor Core, what's good, my man? Just chilling. I don't always do it for the views, Anna Kush, like right away. Uh, Sometimes we have people that join the stream a little bit later, and that's perfectly fine. Yeah, yeah. If you're not at, you're gonna have to get to about 3.7. I'm going to guess 3.7 to be safe. Nope, I still haven't. I even attempted Labyrinth of Legends because I'm busy. I have an actual life like you, Anna Kush. How you go to school? I actually have a full time job. I actually have a family. So things like today, I may or vacation time since I'm not doing anything. All is well, Armor Core. All is well. All is well. Abandon sleep. Sometimes you have to abandon sleep. Just depends on how big your roster is. Just depending on how big your roster is. I honestly like. I just finished Uncollected. I just finished Thanos off. Man, what was that Wednesday? Ah, clip me, clipped me. Let's see. How do you play this game, Armor Core? Armor Core is a mobile-based game. I know you've looked at a couple of my streams and kind of go from there. Well, you've been on a couple of a couple of my videos. It is a mobile-based game. If you want, you can download it. It's called Marvel Contest of Champions. Um, it's actually just a fighting game, very similar to like maybe like a Street Fighter or old school Mortal Kombat type deal. You gain characters by getting crystals. There's story mode to complete. There's monthly event quests. There's you can grind if you want to get different things like units and things like that. You can grind arena like I do currently. You don't actually play people per se. If you join an alliance, you can do what's called a war, which is basically you set up a defense, the opponent sets up a defense, and from there, you guys basically battle each other, but you don't fight anybody directly. They have not they have not added that to the game. And it said I used a team revive, a 20% boost, and some pots for Thanos. You know what? I did not boost. That was probably the only thing I didn't do. Uh, yeah, right. Steps to play Marvel Contest Champions. Download Marvel Contest of Champions. We don't use the B word, Anarchist. We don't use the B word. Yeah, of course, it's actually not a bad game. There, some of the older players like myself, anybody who's been playing the game for about a year or more, um, will tell you about some of the bugs and stuff that are in the game. But newer players aren't going to understand it. It's probably just going to think it's part of the game. There's some lag stuff though that you'll be like, why does it lag so much, man? I thought I blocked, but I guess I didn't. There's some different tips in the game. There's a lot of YouTubers out there, unlike myself, who have great information on how to do things in the game, such as building your masteries, learning the simple techniques that you need to get through the beginning parts of the game, and then as you progress, then you can start playing some of the harder parts of the game, and they have even more tips there for that. There's some people on YouTube who have great, amazing kills. People on YouTube who just do a lot of tutorial stuff. It's a really overall, it's a really fun game. It has its frustrating moments, but it is actually a fun game. Oh, look at me! I thought I picked my Venom, and I didn't. Yeah, you could do it totally free to play. So if you don't like spending, maybe I should have tips and tricks. Um, Tips and tricks. I honestly, I really am not the tips and trips guy. I am the person who gets those from other people. Uh, my stream, I did use an awakening game on my Aegon. Uh, so you guys will see that if you haven't already. Oh, look at this. They're all class disadvantages, and I don't want to put Spidey there. I'll put him there. No, I'll put him there. We'll do that. So I'm not the ticks and trips guy. If you download the game and you want to learn how to play and learn how to do different things in the game as you progress, Dorky Diggity Dave has a great station for that. Brian Grant has a good station for that. Legacy, I don't know if he has like beginner tutorial stuff, but he'll have like mid range to um, no, we don't say that name in here, Anna, because I don't. There's things about that YouTuber that I wouldn't want new people to go to. Um, he's to keep it simple. There are some negative vibes that he gives off that I wouldn't want to say. Wouldn't want a new player to go to. Um, but Dave, Brian Grant, KT1 has actually got a new channel. He puts it out there. Um, yeah, Anakush actually is, believe it or not, even though he is he yeah, I guess he is more of an in-game content. You're right, Anakush. He does use 4 stars for a lot of things. It kind of shows you that 4 stars. Right now, I don't play any other mobile games. Um, I don't really have the time. I barely have time to play this mobile game. Um, but between my work schedule and then still trying to make time for my mom and the rest of my family, I don't have really time to play another game. I really would like to get into doing some more of my Xbox stuff. I bought, what did I buy that was recent that I've only played like twice. I think it was not the new Mortal Kombat 11, but when not Mortal Kombat 10, maybe it was Street Fighter, the Anniversary Edition. I bought that. I've only played it like 5 times. I've had it for like 6 months. I bought my Xbox last year, and I honestly just really, outside of like times like this, I really just don't have the time. I'm a big Madden fan, and I haven't even played Madden. He keeps catching me on the end there. Let's see. When you start the game, just pop that. Yeah, pop the experience boost as you get them. Start working your way through there. That's going to give you some good stuff. Uh, yeah, Dave's God is great. Nope, nope. I don't recommend Seaton. Not for new players, man. Seaton's Seaton's real quick to make others form opinions about something without them actually going through the content themselves. Um, Somebody like Seaton would take a more experienced player to kind of sit there and watch Seaton and things like that. I'm not a big fan of the guy tier list, and all that. Yeah, we all have champs we like to use, but sometimes you just don't pull those quote unquote guy tier champs, and you have to use somebody else. And Seaton's not really good for that kind of content. Yeah, KT1 does do a lot with a lot of lower rate champs that if you wanted to learn how to use them, they would definitely be the way to go. Camera setup, honestly, this is the laptop camera. I haven't even bought an additional camera. If I grow my channel some more, right now I'm at 360 subs, and if I can grow my channel some more, I guess I probably have to do some more crazy stuff like tips and tricks or more news or something like along those lines. Um, then maybe I could grow it a little bit more. But if I do eventually start getting to the point where I can do a little bit more on YouTube, a little bit more on the game, maybe pushing for things like that, then I would probably invest into a better camera even than the one I have now currently. As far as the layout I have on my screen, this is Streamlabs. Oops, I stepped right into that. This is Streamlabs, and I just use their. Oh, well, I'm glad he didn't launch that any sooner. Oh, come on, man. There we go. Let's get him down. Let's get him down. All right. I'm awesome. No, that is exactly right, Anna. Because I need time, which is what I don't have. I'll have more time in the next few days, so you guys will see this beautiful face a lot over the next 5 days or so. I'm probably gonna do a stream like I'm doing a stream now. I'm probably gonna do another one tonight. I'll do at least one tomorrow for videos for the homies, but probably two if I can fit it in tomorrow. Monday's Memorial Day. I'll probably do an early morning Memorial Day uh, stream as well. Who knows? I may do a variant two while I'm on there versus just since I'll have some items built up. So who knows what's to come? You're done. Are you done with school finally, Anikush? For the summer at least. I couldn't remember if you said you were done for the year or not. I can't remember where I need to go, so I'm just gonna go here. Yeah, YouTubing in MCOC is a lot of time built up. You don't have any verified. You know what? I haven't. I've recorded. I started recording my war stuff all season long. At least every week, one war. I start recording. I get through the first part of my war, and then I forget to record the last half, and so I'm like, well, trash that. So that's where I'm at. Otherwise, I would have war videos there. I'll definitely put them there. I'll go with that. I take past six all the way through Anakush. Yeah, there are many level 60 players who have, and there are also like people who are in their 40s who have just paid their way through the game to get all the way up to Cavalier. Yeah, I think I don't was no, I was definitely not level 60 when I beat the collector. I was like level 55 maybe, and it might have even been slower than that. Did I do the collector before I finished Act 4? I'm trying to remember. And level is not the correct measure of game progression. You're absolutely correct because some people just push through. Champion Nova, yeah, Champion Nova is actually already Cavalier, and I don't think he was even level 50 when he did that. I think he might have just recently got into the 50s. Oh, let's see. Yeah, he was. Yeah, I knew he wasn't 50 when he got Cavalier. That is on the agenda for the week for me is to finish 6-1. I have yet to do that. Um, who are your top five right now? Sarah, you're level 60 already. Morning, son, or afternoon. Everybody, my son just walked into the living room. Question for you: Did my check engine light come on last night while you was driving? Because as soon as I started the car this morning, as soon as I started it this morning. Let's see. Corey Guns, what's good, man? Sorry, just farming, bruh. Getting some units. I'm gonna get some pots here when I do ROL. It's just a couple fights each time, and then I'm gonna do that. Manny Singh, yeah, your top five. Who's your top five? Because I guarantee your top five is still good enough to do a lot of the content that you don't think it is. Who do you use for all or nothing? And of course, honestly, I use that invulnerability boost. That's who I use, and it depends on who's there. The invulnerability boost. The one time I didn't have it, I paid the price. How often do I go out to eat with my family? Depends on which part of the family you talk about. So me and my girl go out probably every week to do something. Me and the kids and my girl, probably once a month, maybe more. All right, so many say Dupe 4-star ranked AA, duped unduped 5-star Iron Man Infinity War, 4-star unduped ranked 4 Medusa, Omega Red, and Dormammu Thor. I do not have suicides unlocked. Yeah, no, I'm just doing ROL for some potions. I'm not running through the whole thing. ROL's been done. I actually did that one day. I got bored. I just sit there. I was like, well, because I never really. I was like, the rewards aren't really worth it, so I'm not just going to push just be pushing. So I put a 5-man team together. And I said if I get to a certain point, then I'll keep pushing. And I think I got all the way up to just before Hulk, before dying, my first real loss. No, just before Wolverine. No, I actually got two Wolverine with Archangel. That was the guy I used for him, and he was the guy I brought for that. And I made a mistake and I died. And then I tried it with Hyperion and that didn't work. And so I revived. I said, well, I'm here. I revived AA, took him in, finished him up, and then all that. So how are my top five? Um, for what content? Because I remember doing most of Act 5 with I had Hyperion. I did my initial run of Act 5 with mostly 550s. So I would say uniquely that. Yeah, you'll have to grind just a little bit. You want to try to find that time to maybe get a little arena in, get through the monthly content. If you can at least get through masters, uh, masters difficulty. Gold, gold is one thing I tend to never. I think the lowest I've gotten, as you guys can see right there, as it comes up. Yeah, there, right there, as you can see, 4.7, and that was after rank three in Aegon, taking up King Groot and Gary taking him up to rank three. Um, I took Aegon up from nothing to rank three. Who else did I take up? I just took up somebody else. I forgot who else I took up. I took a bunch. I went from like 8 million gold all the way down to like three. And so gold is easy to get. You just have to put in a little bit of work to get it. Just a little bit. No, I already did that. Just a little bit. Where am I at? Oh, this is number. No, I can keep going. I don't have to do it that way. Let's do this team. Mm, yeah, I'll use this team. Then I'll use that team with Ghost, and we should be good. Yep, 1.2 million gold. Arena grinding. Annika, you need me to donate for you, bruh? I mean, honestly, if you need me to do some donations for, as you can see, I took care of I took care of Stu, because Stu upgraded his cord and he was low on gold. And I said, well, if you take your cord to rank three, I'll take care of your last week and I'll take care of this upcoming week. So I did that for him. If anybody ever needs gold donations from my alliance, as long as I have a nice little supply, I have no issue helping somebody out. I've started variant two. Yeah, I've used Gulk, I've used Venom, I used Captain America: Infinity War, I've used Hyperion. I took Omega Red in. I didn't really like Omega Red um, in there as much, just because if you do any basic attack with them, then obviously you're getting glanced. So I had to stick to make sure I only remembered parry heavy, parry heavy, parry heavy. Or with Cap, that becomes like an automatic thought process: parry heavy, parry heavy, parry heavy. We do map five actually, June Reyes. We do map five. We're in talks of next season doing some map six. Um, Want to have maybe one BG do map six once or twice a week. There'll probably be a decision that'll be made here real soon. If we can find 10 dedicated people uh, to do it, then yeah. We do have lazy people. We can't do map six. Not for every BG. We couldn't do map six in every BG. I don't necessarily think it's more about laziness, Anakush. I think it's more about time. Um, if I wasn't the manager at where I was at, and I hope nobody from my job is watching this, but sometimes my bathroom breaks are not bathroom breaks, but they're let me go fight my line or kill this boss or do that real quick. So it's what some of us actually have lives. Oh, he got buried. All right, throw your special. Come on. Ah, he would have moved. He just dropped the block. Let's hope he don't bleed out. There we go. I'm trying to steal my buffs. I know about you. I know about you. Come on, do it again. Special one. Dang it. All right, let's see. Hey, Ahmed, what is good, my man? Yeah, I alternate. I remember the first time I did an alternating essay week. That didn't help at all. Yeah, we need to. I hope we get a. I want to say they're due for a gold increase or gold bonus thing here soon. I know we usually get one at the end of the year or during a seminar appreciation week, something around that time. But I think they also do one in the summertime. Need about 500 units to buy one of those more stone recourse for willpower. I am actually looking to hopefully open up willpower and open up suicides. And then once I do that, then I think I should be able to. I think if I can do that, then I think I'll be able to get through LOL with no issues. And of course, we got a laid back alliance, so actually the leader likes to help new players like me to progress on a consistent pace without any burden. Um, did I see a jump in subs from the UMCO podcast? No, not yet. Not a major one. I did get 6 new subs since then. I don't know if that was necessarily from the podcast, but it was nice to be on there. I loved it. I thought it was a good time. I shared it out with the Alliance members. I don't know how many of them actually caught the show. I even shared the SoundCloud link once it was uploaded. Um, I I hope I get back on it here again soon. And I think I really just enjoyed my time on there. That was an easy Hyperion. Yeah, Gold Halls at the end of the month. It's going to be pretty awesome. I think that starts what Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? I think the Gold Halls start. Gold Halls and Halls of Healing. I actually look more forward to the Halls of Healing than I look for gold. I can show you all my gold crystals I have just stashed away. And then obviously I open up battle chips probably every other week. I think I'm up about 200 or so battle chips worth. I bring OR for Alliance Quest. I bring my war line. I bring usually Cap, some Tech Champ, usually Iron Man Infinity War because all my other Tech Champs suck right now. And the only other Tech Champ that has any good is Ghost, and she would need a Trinity in order to actually be good. So I use Cap, a Tech Champ, and Hyperion for my Alliance War Line 6. Mainly because the Parashore node on the second to last fight and the poison. Which Omega Red would be great for the poison. But that second to last Parashore fight is the one that makes me bring hype. Right. Halls of units would be probably get used way, way, way more. Halls of units, yeah. I would run that all day, every day. That could be 5 energy per spot, and I'd be using refills all day long if it was worth it. I think it's why I run arena more so for the battle chips than anything else. I don't have saber tooth, so I can't. That wouldn't work for me. Mm, although that may be a good mix. No, yeah, let's do that. I might have a 3-star saber tooth. I'm not sacrificing a spot. Um, sacrificing a spot for a 3-star champ that I'm not going to use. I do use Iron Man Infinity War at times, especially like against Corks. He does work well against him for whatever reason. He's not my top choice, but I will use him. Um, Sometimes I use him on the very first fight. Sometimes I bring my 4-star Stark Spidey, but when I do that, it never works out well. So I've stopped bringing 4-star Stark Spidey because I usually get all the way where I get the opponent down to under 20%, and then for whatever reason I make one slip and blink and he's dead. So still looking for the 5-star Spidey. That's why I'm looking for him, uh, mainly for a little bit more health on Spidey. A little bit more health on Spidey would be beneficial. I don't use him in War. I use him in AQ. Hi, babe. I haven't. My void is a 330. I haven't really taken him up. Uh, so yeah, I haven't taken him up. But void 4 stars health pool is probably way higher than Sparky's. I wouldn't say way higher, but it's definitely higher than Sparky's health pool at 550. Sparky's health pool is very very tiny. He is a glass cannon. We all know that. Just takes one slip up against a 6-star, and one 5 hit combo can pretty much end them. Here we go. So I can't parry her. She's gonna parry me. That's all right. We'll just do this then. Yeah, I just really like the fact, especially on that Power Shield node, Hyperion's power gain just makes him a little bit more useful because you don't even have to worry about really hitting the champ to gain specials with like you do with every other champ. And so I prefer him on Path 6 overall OR just for that reason alone. I know I can start with advanced boost to power and all that, but why waste a boost when I have somebody who gives me that advantage? Still do 4-star void versus 6-star mini bosses is not that easy. Just 20% boosts at max. Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't have suicides. So if you say he's great with suicides, that'd be you're probably right, but I don't have suicides yet. I think I like him. I like him in AQ just for the simple fact that I can take him into various different fights. The only fights where he really kind of struggles with his abilities is those Sentinel fights, and I don't really use him for Sentinel fights. A 440 OR unduped. Get him awakened and drop as many mutant 6 stones as you can get in that guy. You'll really, 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 really enjoy it. Alrighty, where we at? Get in there. Let's see. I got caught up in my cord there. Here we go. Um, Nah, I could probably bring a team that is very suicide friendly if I got them. I could bring OR, I could bring Ghost, and I could bring Aegon, and I think I'd be perfectly fine with running suicides with my team. Wouldn't be any synergies going on, but I could do it. I didn't realize he was unduped. Could have put him on somebody else. I guess I wanted the other fights to be more of a challenge. Suicides are great for these newer champs. They're making more suicide friendly champs than ever. There's a few that aren't very suicide friendly, but for the most part, most of them can shrug one or both debuffs, and basically then you just get all the perk outside of not being able to use your special without causing major. Yeah, I messed that up, didn't I? Yeah, I messed that up. Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, so I think suicides as maybe 2 years ago were not great for a bunch of champs. Um, Variant 3-1 boss. You can. Oh, nah, I haven't made it to 3-1 yet. I've only done the first chapter of Variant so far. So, Variant 2. Oh, I haven't even done Variant 1 yet. I've started it, kind of went out because I didn't have a good mutant skill team at the time, but I think now I do. I think now I have a decent mutant skill team that I can take in there, and I should be okay. Yeah, Corey Guns is Corey Guns been playing for a while, man. I've been following him on Twitter maybe for about 6 months or so now, and watching all his progress that he's made through the game. He's got 100% content the moment it comes out. Yeah, I didn't have a 4 star domino until last week. I just got my very first 4 star or above domino last week, and it was a 4 star. I got 4 star her and 4 star massacre or massacre, however you depends on who you talk to and how it's pronounced. Um, all right, I should be now able to go to 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, 6-2 of them gates, which we can talk about. Anybody who has any thoughts about the gates that we can do a constructive, non kabam bashing kind of way, we can talk about the gates and your feelings and anything like that. Gambit, Gambit, yeah. Someone keeps telling me I need to rank up my Gambit for Variant One. I'm like, no, I don't want to rank up my Gambit. Look at this. Okay, let's see what we got here. So, yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, 6-2's got those gates, but the good news is 50% of it can be done without ever touching the gates. Use the 330 Gambit. Uh, the gates are not going to be fun. They're basically, I think what they're trying to do is keep people from using these synergies where, you may not have. Now, there's some people, players who've got, like, for instance, if you have Ghost 5 or 6 star, you may already have a Wasp or a. Really? So I can't punish him after his L1? Okay. You may already have a Wasp and or Ant Man. Uh, what am I farming for? Potion. I'll be doing some potion farming here shortly. Right now, battle chips units. As I'm hitting the milestones in this arena, I'll do my other arena off camera. And do that. Yeah, I mean, if you haven't but here's Corey Guns, who's one of the people who has 100% of Act Six. Um, so 6.2, he'll go through and he'll hit the gates he can. Someone in his instance who can 100% 6.2 will be able to go through and go in there. Yeah, I'm thinking Act 6.4. Oh, I'm not doing that about Gates at all. I don't like the idea for Gates for the overall community. I think that it's a bad sign for keeping people out from using synergies. I believe if a player wants to, oh, forgive me, I needed some water. If people want to bring in 3 and 4 star champs, they should be allowed to. Um, my fear is it's not the current gates that are making me more upset because yeah, most of us who are in the Act Six era um, have should have or should be close to having uh, should be close to having enough 5 star champs to meet most, if not all, those requirements. My fear is that when they get to 6.3 and 6.4, Captain Mysterio, hello, welcome. 6.3 and 6.4. How many 6 star champs are they going to require you to have? Shane Ramsey, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. So there's that. Talking about me. I'm just taking it from a perspective of, maybe somebody who's not in game, super in game, because I still have LOL to do. I still have Variant 1 and Variant 2 to do on top of Act 6. I was very proud when I got Act 5 done because I knew Act 6 was going to be coming out soon. And in reality, it's really just about time for me. So I'm hoping that with this vacation, I have some time to get some of that 6-1 done. Yeah, I'm thinking you're probably looking at 3 to 4 of your slots will be 6 star champs. Now, do we all have 6 star champs by that time? Yeah, we'll probably all have at least 5 6 star champs for those who are doing that. Uh, Legend Run, I don't know if a Legend Run's going to be, unless you have a solid team of 5 stars and some upper 6 stars. Like I know Terry Lane from SGA1. Did I say that right? No, man, I might have said that wrong. But he has like 30 6 star champs, so he may be okay. Yeah, you're going to have to rank up some 6 stars. You're going to have to. I want to be. It's probably not just going to be just a requirement, but you're probably going to find it hard to bring a 4 star champion to 6.3 and 6.4. Even if they did open that up, man, it started coming out right now. If I lose y'all due to the weather, I will just know it wasn't my fault. But it is pouring down rain right now, and lightning and everything is Gary is just started up. So it may lose power. That may be a thing. Just a forewarning. Where was I at? I was talking about the gates. Yeah, they're gonna. It's a way to. So think about it. If Kabam as a company has now put out all this content, and now Act 6, if you haven't heard, is going to be the last act for the Elder's Bane. So once Act 6 is done, like once the majority of the players start getting Act 6 done, what are they going to do? So this slows that progression down from getting people who just steamroll through content and now have nothing to do, and then kabam, losing those players while they work on the next variation of MCOC. So I think that's kind of where it's going to go. Yeah, you have to pull some good 6 stars. Out of my 6 stars, the great one I have is Corvus. Follow, I would say, next by Gladiator Hawk, and then Hawkeye, and then I have a toss between Iron Man Infinity War and Elektra, and all undupe. Hey, Bosley, what's going on? Raining all morning in Toronto and now sunny. Yeah, it's been doing that off and on here in Indiana all week. Yeah, it's going to be like Act Four with 4 stars and Act Five with 5 stars. If you're pulling crap 6 stars, they're going to make you bite the bullet and rank whatever. Yep, you're right. I mean, you're going to have to rank up. I mean, most of us are taking our 6 stars when we get them from level 1 to level 25 anyway. But then it's going to be, what resources are we going to be using? Because otherwise, you're not going to have the ability to continue to keep moving forward. Go here. Let's see. Do you think there will be reduction in difficulty for Act 7 since it's a new storyline, or no? Um, there won't be a reduction in difficulty. I think what we'll have to, I think there might be like an unlocking feature where you won't be able to do the next variation of whatever storyline they're doing until you finish Elder Bane. Yeah, you're Anna, because you're right. They're gonna steamroll. People are gonna. This is not gonna stop everybody from rolling through there. Some people like Crystal Opening Well, and all those people who have bought massive amounts of Cavalier crystals and have opened up several 6 stars. They're gonna be able to go through this without any issue. Um, and that's just going to be the way it's going to be. The people who pay to play this game at a higher level are going to be the ones who get through it faster. That doesn't mean that eventually not everybody will be. And with the introduction of the Cavalier Crystal, it does give people hope that, yeah, we dupe more 5 stars. We get more 5 stars, so we'll dupe more 5 stars, so we get more 6 star shards. And then with the opportunity of actually receiving a 6 star as well in the process. Um, Now, is that the most efficient way for a free to play player? No, it's not. So, if somebody like, we all know that Brian Grant is very much a free to play player. Um, will he get left out because he's really against using using units to purchase crystals? He really won't do it. He'd rather save up, a big heavy amount of 5 stars, uh, 5 stars, and then kind of going from there. I thought I had all those turned off. Give me 1 second, everybody. Let me turn off this. Oh, it's a personal message. Let me let her know. Alrighty. Yeah, war started. I left message in the BG chat for lane assignments for BG3. So go as normal. We will. I'll hop in there in a minute. Yeah, Platt. That's why I put the message in main chat. Unless we, for some unforeseen reason, end up top 100, and when I mean top 100, I'm probably thinking more really top 50. If we get some kind of crazy movement like that, which we won't, I think we're gonna be solid gold one. Even though we have the opportunity to go. What are we, 8-1? No, we're 9-1 right now. We're 9-1 overall right now. Um, and we've won the last, was the last five, last six. I think Anna Kush. I think MDT just told me Kingpin's down in BG2, so you should be straight. But yeah, go check that out. Make sure everything's done. Um, let's see. Let me get back to. So Bowser said Gates and the. Let me pause this real quick. Gates and the championship restrictions are not designed in the interest of the player. After 4 years, the game meta has been changed to reward the diversity purely as an attempt to increase revenue through spending. Um, I mean, in the way of business. So let's look at it from a business standpoint. In the way of business, you run this business. Your business is here. You're not a non for profit. Hey, Silver, what's going on, man? You're not a non-for-profit player or non-for-profit company, so you have to figure out a way to make money. Now, they got their whales, and they're going to get that, and they got the occasional spenders like people like myself who are going to spend a little bit of money. Then you have your free-to-play players. They're not designed to carry a free-to-play player solely, nor is it good to have a complete um, society of people who just pay to win. So it's got to be some bounce in there, which is why you can purchase Cavalier crystals for units if you are Cavalier, or you can purchase Future Grandmaster crystals if you're uncollected, um, with units that you've earned, or you can save those units for other items, which you need the whales to kind of help carry the load of the game so it doesn't completely fall flat on its face. But this game is still great for free to play players. Early progression, later progression, maybe not as much. It's going to take us a little bit longer to get to where the whales are. Let's see. Shirley, Silver Sarah. Yeah, man, gotta hit the grind up every so often. Man, I haven't been live streaming this kind of stuff much lately. I've been really busy with personal stuff going on in life, so I'm back. I do have my Discord up, but I'm not in it. So if anybody wants to hop in Discord, oh, in the link in the description below, if you want to hop on Discord, find me there. We'll jump on together. We can chat live. You can chat with me with the subs, the people that come to watch the stream, things like that. But yeah, still grinding as usual. Gonna keep grinding. As you can see, my unit count's a little bit low. Uh, um, Ghost made some bad purchases that we don't recommend that you do. All right, so Silver, you've been playing a new game. How's that going for you? I've caught your thing on Twitch once. You're the whole reason why I downloaded Twitch, by the way. I only have it on my phone just so I can catch you every so often. I didn't know how to subscribe to your Twitch channel, but if I figure that out, then I'll do that too. Good news for your Twitch channel. Twitch affiliate yesterday. So is Twitch a lot easier to get things done than YouTube? I mean, like right now, I've built my own little small following, but are you finding it to be? Well, I'm not doing well right now, am I? There we go. Jesus, I can't block to save my life. To an extent, yes. You want to elaborate? Jesus, Donald. Come on. He's probably gonna kill me because that's what it does. out this corner either. That's gonna kill me. Oh, 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 oh. Look at that. Not gonna lie, surprised that he made it that 1%. I don't care about any of that. What's going on? There we go. D43, what is going on, man? Thanks, man. Appreciate you stopping in, dropping that like, as per usual. Gonna imagine that this is probably a pretty low sig. Killmonger. I still don't have him as a 4 star or higher. This is like floors me, like the champs I don't have. What the heck? So I guess I can't dex. I guess he just was gonna guess where I was landing at, where I was going to. Oh, boo. Let's see. To success on Twitch, there are free things. You can follow someone. That mortal fight scared me, bruh. That mortal fight was made me nervous. I was like, he got me back. He got hit me with a special three, backed me in the corner. I tried to beat my way out, got tagged. Let's see if we can get his incinerate going here. Well, didn't get time. Been playing the game for 4 years. Finally got 4 star Wolverine just 2 months ago. Don't have 4 star Wolverine. Don't have 4 star Scarlet Witch. Don't have either one of them. Been looking for them for. I finally just gave up. Like if they give them to me finally, great. I have them for the trophy, but I don't have neither one of the two as 4 star. Okay, so on YouTube you can sub to someone for free, while on Twitch you can follow someone. Both do the same thing to notify you. Okay, great. Yeah, 12.0. I wouldn't even. Let's see. When 12.0 happened, I was playing the game, but I was not playing it competitively at all. So that that did not affect me. That did not affect me at all. Well, come on, come on. I'm talking to you. Come on. Yeah. So, well, Silver. Yeah. Good luck with the Twitch thing. Good luck with if you guys haven't. I know he's on YouTube. Hey, what's going on? Uh, Team Katie. That is. You still haven't changed your name back to your original name. Now I forgot who it is. Oh, subbing on Twitch costs 5 a month, but you can uh, support the streamer that or donate bits. Interesting. Interesting. You still can't change your name? Like, what's this bet you lost that you can't change your name? Yeah, Clay. Clay by Play. That was it. You've had Team Katie for so long. I've definitely forgot what your real name was for a moment. Oh man. Oh, I guess block don't work right now. Okay. Let's see. There was an offer for class. For class bacon that was 3 months before 12.0, $50. Ooh. I know there were a lot of people mad about that one. So $50 down the drain for Scarlet Witch. But Scarlet Witch is still awesome, at least from what I guess she was even way better before the 12.0. Her Doctor Strange was miles better than he is now. It says I need to wait 3 more months. 3 more months before you can change your name. So, in so many words, explain to me how you had to change your name to this. I lack skills. What's going on, man? What is going on? Uh, really starting to like Carnage. If I awaken him, he's definitely going up to rank 4 quickly. With him and my Venom, yeah, yeah, him and Venom. Yeah, that sucks, man. 3 more months so you can change your name. So it's been what 3 months? So you had to wait what 6 months total? Is your account looking much better? I know that when the last time we talked about it, you had you were talking about growing it a little bit more, and I just knew it was a matter of time before you would. Because it just takes time for everybody, especially like I said, especially if you're free to play. Free to play, it's going to take some time. There it is. I like when they stand there swinging instead of attacking. Oops, that was a dropped. That was a swipe back that turned into just a drop block. My second rank 4 5 star. Nice, nice. Who's your first? Yeah, the swiping back part is it's very suspect, especially if you been holding your block for a while. And when I mean for a while, I mean like long enough to. Uh, it was Hawkeye. Okay, Hawkeye's a nice one. And then who are you? Who is on your list right now for your next rank 4? Yeah, so swiping back is not is very suspect at times when you're trying to dodge something. Mine's always comes with a short prayer. For those who know, I like to pray a lot when I play this game. Pray for my crystal openings. Pray when I play. Still got the ally leadership. Okay, good, good, good. I don't know if that is something that y'all can see. I'm gonna take that down. Okay. I heard if you hold block and then dex with the right thumb, um, you so drop your block. Never tried it because yeah, I'd use that sometimes with Ghost. So I'll swipe back with my right thumb versus my left. That way I can activate my special. So I could see how that works. Um, but if you're holding block, usually that's kind of like an override. I don't know how that actually works, but I do kind of left my thumb up as I'm swiping. So we'll see how that works. We'll see if that works at all. I know a lot of players who use just their right hand to do everything. Like they'll use it for dexting. I didn't like the way that worked. I didn't like the way that worked. Use the left thumb. It's a habit. It's a habit thing, Shane. It's a habit. I had to learn. Like it's almost like a program. So like the inverted controls against Thanos was probably what gave me the most problem. So and that's because out of habit, we're used to doing everything, from one side of the screen. We're used to attacking from the right side, and usually dexting or something like that from the left side. And so that becomes um, it becomes a memory muscle thing. Bosley says I'm left-handed, so I swipe with the left thumb just to tap with my right. Okay. I use both thumbs, left for blocking and dexting. Yeah, it's again, it's a muscle memory thing. So we've been playing. For those who've been playing the game for a long period of time, you're thinking, okay, block, 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 and now all of a sudden, now you have to and swiping to get away. You leaving? Going, yeah, you can bring me back a frosty. Yeah, you can get out without being seen. What was the top? Oh, so it's muscle memory. I should have really held that for my L3. Oh well, we'll just burn them up. Yeah, yeah, that kind of hurt, man. I was hoping that one day, you would just come on over to Dorks One and play in the alliance with us, and be a part of the Dorks family and talk there. Yeah, Team Katie says it's coming about 3.5 years. Yeah, I started. So my granddaughter just turned 3 in March. That's when I started playing this game. Or 2 in March. It was a year before that I started playing the game, and 2 years at that point is when I started taking the game seriously, or more serious. I should say seriously, but not really to the point of so serious that it's taken over my life per se. But I am YouTubing this, so when I bought a whole new laptop for it and everything. There was my vacation money. My laptop. My laptop was my vacation money too. Yeah, I've been relaxed off and on, but the last year, I would say, ever since school, ever since I graduated from school, I've been pretty much in, I wouldn't say top tier alliances, but I've been in some high end alliances. Um, Alliances Gold One, Plat Three, pushing for Plat Two, gold, going from Gold One to Plat One or Plat Three, things like that. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Hmm. Let's go. Let's do that, and we'll take that. It, I don't know about shriveled up. It definitely hurt a little bit to hear you say that. Your team rating should be 400K soon. Okay, okay. I, I don't even remember when I hit 500,000. I did hit it. It hasn't been very long ago. Maybe right after I took Cap to rank five, somewhere around there. So right at the beginning of the year. Ooh, I don't know what that was about. That was a four-hit combo that just stopped. Lack is got his notifications up and rolling. This was time to put it down and hit the old dusty trail. You know what? And at some point, if you want to come back, it'll be there. I know a lot of people who have retired or put the game down, and then really just gonna let them just punch you. That eventually come back to the game. But sometimes you got to take that break. I never took that kind of break yet. I've only just dropped tiers and the alliances I was in. Um, First alliance I was in it for a while. I did actually step away to go solo for 2 months. Um, Went back to an alliance in December, a very low level alliance. Decided that that was too low level, and so I stepped up to one just above that one that was doing a little bit more, and did that one for almost a year while I was finishing up school. Bosley says I've been playing this game since mid December 2014. Pretty much done now though. The in-game content and bug for the final straw. Bosley, you say you're done, and I still see you play. Didn't you just open up like a nice champ the other day? Didn't you just open up a Dark Hawk? Okay, yeah, focus on diversity. Silver says, I think it was just time for this. So, yep, 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 yep. Yeah, the bugs, man, like my gameplay was being affected by those bugs. Silver 2. You know what? If there are alliances out there who just don't believe in the push, I am one of those people that I didn't think it was super hard to get to where we're at. When I started Dorks 1, and if Anna Kush is in here, he'll tell you he was there at the beginning. We started, we won a bunch of wars in a row. We had a little hiccup the second season. What the heck? He just stopped. He just went go to go hit him and didn't do anything. He just swung it air. We had our, we had our issues. Wow. You finished the last stand event, Bosley. That's what got you. So I factor MCOC like golf, and that just did not end well. Like golf. Yeah, don't nuke it. Keep it, man. And it Kush, you're back. Great. So you can even explain this one a little bit better than I can. That just made me mad right there. Just turn that off. You were there at the beginning. Um, how hard did you think it was for us to go from the start? I just read your message. I just read your message. Okay. All right. So back. How hard did you think it was from the beginning when we started to where we got now? Do you really think that we really pushed very hard to get where we were, or did you think it was a pretty easy grind overall? And taking the fact that you were never a lower level player when I brought you in. So if somebody like Stu could come in here, who's been with us since the beginning as well, could come in and say, yeah, he remembered when we started at the lower levels and worked his way up with us. Um, Sarah kind of joined season two. She was there for all of season two. Um, Season three just released is just going to finish, even though it's been 6 months now. We had that long break between seasons. I just didn't think. I personally didn't think that the push was that hard, where we couldn't. Where war was, hitting goal one was just kind of like a it should have just happened kind of thing. But then again, some of the accounts I had that were in the alliance made it a little easier to realize that push. 5-3, 5-3. The only thing about I hated about 5-3 is that the clash restrictions, which made it very long. Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, we didn't really like. I think we will give you a chance if you mess up once. If you mess up again, we're kind of like looking at you like it might be time for you to go. Um, and so I think we start off doing map 5-5-5-3-3, and then map 3x5 in BG3. And then as people started progressing a little bit, we moved to 5x5 in BG1 and BG2 with some map 5 and BG3 to now where all BGs are running map 5. We pretty much there were some people who were there at the beginning who aren't there now. Nice try though, Star Lord. Nice try. You try to get me to get you to your special three. Not gonna happen. Yeah, the worst section is just as far as how long it is and the class thing, where if you don't bring a certain class, you do that. So I would suggest Clay, if you have great mystics, great. Take those in for the first part of that's going to get you through that first part. But if you have bleeders or damage over time champs, um, bring those in. It's going to make the long fights shorter. Otherwise, it's going to make the long fights long if you don't be afraid to go in there with your A team, even if it is a class of disadvantage, if they can do the damage faster than say you bring in a skill champ that you may not necessarily really need to bring. Get more choices for Act Five. Okay. I would say make sure you have a nice solid team of 550s. Well, because yeah, you probably are one of the few. I would say there's probably maybe one or two others due to the time in life. Hop into Discord. Okay, give me a second, Silver. Uh, no, go here. All right, Silver. I'm in our private Discord server, Discord call. Whenever you want to hop in there, I don't know if you see it yet. You are one of the few to do that. My quest team is AA, Hawkeye, Corvus, Blade, and Voodoo. So AA is going to help out a lot for those bleeders slash people that can be poisoned. Hawkeye is going to be great for bleeders. Corvus is going to be great to help in fights quicker with critting because I don't think the specials get involved in that reduction. Blade's always awesome to have, and Voodoo with his yeah. So you should be fine. So yeah, Silver, I'm there on our private one. I don't if you want to hop into there, or if you want to hop, let me know which one you want to hop into. If you want to hop into mine on the MCOC one. Nah, man, stop your power gaining. I know, man. I am jealous of that. I still don't have him as a five. I have him as a four. Max 4 stars. Hop in my Discord. Okay, give me a second. Okay, I am here. All right, Silver. Oh, there he is.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, man?
That was nothing much. What's going on?
Nah, man. It's another day at the office doing some grinding. Girls,
Gotcha. I
girls
am
just left
too.
to. My girl just left to go get us some frosties from Wendy's.
Ooh, nice. Yeah. I'm.
Anybody else who
I'm
wants to
doing the
hop in?
grind.
Anybody else who wants to hop into the server? Feel free to check the link I believe below, and then hop on in. Hop
Yeah.
on
I'm
in.
doing some grinding as well, but it's hands free. Say what?
Yeah, that's kind of you know what my other game I did play, Dungeon Hunters Champion. That was a lot of hands-free grinding.
Okay. So, well, frankly speaking, this game is more hands free grinding because it has a 150 repeat battle. I can literally do it 150 times without.
You can do 150 times without
Yeah.
just by hitting repeat.
Nah. You don't have to look at it. It'll do it itself.
Just do it on its own. That's nice.
Yeah. And if I need to, so this game is a gacha game like Dungeon Hunter Champions and stuff.
Yeah.
If I need to farm gear, it'll auto sell the gear I don't need
Wow.
without even looking at it.
Yeah, Shane, hands-free grinding. All right, so for those who only play Marvel Contest Champion on their mobile phone, uh, you are missing out on some of the other games that are out there that actually have a little bit better concepts on some things than
Yeah,
MCOC. Um, the problem I had with Dungeon Hunters Champion was MCOC is kind of repetitive and like, okay, yeah, you do a lot of the similar things as far as quests and things like that,
yeah.
but DAC was like way worse. And then
It was, yeah,
it went from being like a decent free thing to being oh look at that it's got period and I got special one. Um, But yeah, so it just got too repetitive, and then trying to play that game and this game at the same time
Yeah,
with my life. Even though I could sit that game off in the corner and just hit play and autoplay and grind, at some point you have to be able to pick it up. All right,
yeah, that's true
Clay by
too.
play.
Look
Have a
at the
good one.
gear and that's yeah, that game ain't doing too good now.
To Dungeon Hunters, yeah. Like I even know like Dave even stopped playing it, and he was the one who got everybody into it.
I mean, a lot of people stopped playing it.
Yeah,
I mean, it was crazy how many people stopped playing
well
it.
because
Just like,
they just didn't do a very good job of not
and it could have been so much more.
good. There we go.
And I mean, it could have been so much more and different from any other gotcha game. But nah, they just let it go,
Yeah.
man.
Anakush, yes, I will be doing a
Uh,
night stream tonight.
ooh,
I don't know
nice.
what time, but I will be hitting the stream tonight. So it'll be morning time for you. You're more than welcome to join at that point as
Yeah,
well.
I'll probably go live on Twitch at some point
Okay.
today to celebrate getting affiliate. Yeah, Ghost Dog, the new game I have.
Uh huh.
It's, I like it.
Yeah,
When I
that's
say
what
I
you were
like it,
saying the
I
other day.
really like it.
That's what
I
you were saying
really
the other
like
day
it.
when I end up following you. I think I seen it on Instagram, which is what it actually. I was like, oh, let me download Twitch so I can follow him there. Good night, Anna Kush. I'll catch you in a few hours, my man. It's his bedtime. He's in India, so it's like
Gotcha.
midnight, 1 o'clock there, or something like that.
Yeah. So what I like about the game, beside the game being gorgeous, it's a really beautiful game,
Hmm.
in my opinion at least. Um, it's very friendly. When I say friendly, the de- the devs are very nice about keeping the community stuff. We don't riot because we don't believe in rioting. We just kind of keep playing, but the devs still hand us free stuff. Like, so
That's
there's a big
that's the way DHC
update come.
was. Yep.
So there's a big update coming in 3 days,
Hmm.
and the devs and stuff as a update reward, and they're giving everyone 100 million gold and pretty much a free 5-star champion. You can select your own.
Okay.
Now, imagine if that was MCOC. That would be insane. 100 million gold.
100 million gold. It probably had to be somewhere in the neighborhood just to be fair, right? It wouldn't be 100
True.
million in
That'd be like
MCLC. It'd be like maybe like 100,000
it'd
or
be
150,000.
yeah, no, in MCOC.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yesterday after reset in that game, they gave us 15 million gold for hitting the. It was the event going on for Facebook where if we hit 1,000 likes, they gave us 15 million gold.
Oh, okay.
And then
Yeah.
tonight we're getting 1,500 valor, which is their energy,
Right.
and 1,500 carrots, which is their units.
They giving you guys like any double up stuff, like double the reward for this or double the reward for that. I know that was a big thing
Uh,
for DHC was like double, like
yeah,
monthly. They did that, like once a month for a
yeah,
weekend.
that's
They
true.
did that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then if you pre-register for the update through Line, which I already had Line installed,
Hmm.
thanks to MCOC, yeah, they're giving us 3,000 carrots if you pre-register for it.
Now that game is probably more like DHC, whereas the main followers are on Twitch, whereas MCOC's
Most of the
followers.
player, most of the actually, I found one MCOC player in the Discord, in their official Discord. I actually found one person who came from MCOC.
Oh yeah, who's it? Royal.
It was no, no, they actually play the game and stuff. It was interesting. We had a good conversation about why we both left the game.
Ah, Royal.
But yeah,
Royal plays MCOC currently on
on Twitch.
Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I follow him. But yeah, most of the players do have come from that game. Have come from DHC,
Hmm.
and other players have come from Summer's War, which is another big gotcha game.
Right.
It's just all around and stuff. And the game's still fairly small because it went through its rebirth. Because a lot of people quit at the beginning, and some are just coming back and finding out that it went that they just changed everything.
Okay, well that's nice. That's nice.
I mean, when I say they changed everything, I mean I've been talking to some day one players. Like this game went launched globally, it was just a better version of Summer's work graphically, and nothing was different. In the 3.0 update, which was about a month ago, they revamped everything and introduced new features and everything. The,
Nice.
the devs were like, yeah, the devs were like, yeah, yeah, we got to get going, or we're about to pull the plug on the game. They're not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a comforting difference between when you start playing other games versus this one.
it's not even that. It's like I'm just, it's just so fun.
Yeah, it is. You find the fun in that game, and then
And I mean,
where you feel like
the game
a
is
game has a little bit more to offer its community. And, you know, again, I understand Kabam's situation as far as what they do with this game.
yeah, I
You
do
know,
that. I understand that as well. I'm in the other game I play.
hmm
I've actually talked to the devs. One actually came to my back to my stream one time.
oh yeah,
Like one of the devs of the actual game came to my stream and chatted with me for a while. Like when I can talk to a dev that really that's like, that's interesting.
yeah, yeah. That's so. Be clear, like the content creator program, those people have a way to speak with people in Kabam, not necessarily like the bigger heads, but people inside the organization that they can say things like, "This is the feedback we're getting
I
from the
have no I
community."
have no idea. More than likely,
No,
but
no,
it's
like
not to the.
I know this for a fact. Like
Oh yeah, you do.
I'm not a content creator, but I have enough
Yeah,
content creator friends that I know this for a fact. Like
yeah.
they
I
have
mean,
a
that's the only thing you have to be in the content creator program. Like the devs of the other game will literally talk to you in Discord or or if you're in a Twitch stream, they'll answer any question you have. And if you find a bug, they'll have it fixed in like 5 minutes.
oh wow. So is it as large of a community as MCOC is?
It's grown. It's they're both still pretty small on Twitch, respectively. But Air of Light, which is the game I play, the other game, the new game,
Uh huh.
it's growing, and community is growing. In 9 months, 10 months, the game is finally growing. That's what other people said. It's
Okay.
finally going into the green.
Okay. Well, that's good. It's always a good thing. I think it's tougher.
And I mean, if
I
you,
think it's tougher for a game like that where it doesn't have like a backing of a certain big time known well franchise such as Marvel
well,
to
I mean, not really that. They had their company was well known, Game Evil. It was just they didn't do good at the start, but now they're doing really good for themselves. They also collabed with another game, which is their sister company,
uh-huh.
with Summoner's War. They actually brought two characters over from Summoner's War into Air of Light, which was the Archangel, all the Valkyrie, and they look amazing in this game. I have to come to be a guest on my Twitch stream so I can explain the game a little bit more.
Yeah, I got some time this weekend. This weekend in the next few days I'm on vacate.
Ooh,
So
paid vacation?
paid vacation. Yeah, I get that. I get those
You
every
can
now
bring.
and
Oh, nice. That has to be nice.
then. So today's day one. Although
Day one.
I'd be in Atlanta if my car was working correctly. Oh
Oh
yay!
man, Atlanta.
Oh yay! So right now I'm showing my war line. This line, line six. So I could, let's see. I have to screenshot it so you guys can see it, and then do this, and then do this. That's my line. For those who don't know what line six is. So that's who I have forward to look on. I have an unduped Hyperion. I'm assuming it's probably rank four.
Probably. Oh gosh, don't know stuff items.
Let's
Ooh,
see. That's probably a 4 star Stark Enhanced Spidey or an Iron Man Infinity War on Power Shield.
what node?
Power Shield
Power
right
Shield.
there. I'll put it in
Probably
the.
Stark Spidey more so. I've seen him there a
I
lot.
see him there a lot. Uh, no 35. Um, this seems like my line is actually looks relatively easy
Pretty. Oh, have you
today.
seen all the Call Obsidian gameplay around? I mean, that guy is
Yeah, he is
that dude's insane.
crazy.
He's like Corv, the better Corvus, not even Corvus 2.0. It's like this is the better. Get it or don't. It's that.
Yeah, my line seems relatively so. I got a 4-star Mystic with a special one unblockable. A 4-star. It's probably a
It's
Modoc.
either the Mystic is either Dormammu. That's the only one I could think of in all honesty.
An
With
unblockable
for the
L1.
tricky special.
I'm thinking possibly maybe Doctor Voodoo.
Mm,
My question is,
Subway.
did he not have any higher? I'm like, okay, so he's got 455s on his roster. Let's see what this guy has. He's got 455s on his roster. I think they're throwing this war. I think they're
They
throwing
already
the
threw in the
war. I've got one,
They just threw the
two,
towel in.
three, four. I got 5 4-star champs on my line. That's not gonna make for a very interesting video. And then I got this rank, probably a rank 3 unduped Hyperion on all or nothing. Okay, so
Mm,
I wonder if they got some diversity things going because there goes Iron Man on. I think that's a bad placement for an Iron Man Infinity War on stun immune. It's like he's practically almost stun immune because most of his first hits are that light projectile, so you can't stun him anyway. Eh.
I know what you mean there.
And then they put Domino, they put Korg as the boss and Domino as the mini. Okay. I
Oh,
mean,
were you there when Royal pulled his 6-star Call of Obsidian
no,
from
I seen it.
from one?
I seen it. I seen it when
I
he
seen
posted in
it,
chat.
and you're
Boom,
just like, man,
boom.
I'd have to buy 10 to get one to get even get a 5.
So where did you get it in game progression?
In this,
People are like, dude, are you gonna play something or not? I'm going to play something. Sorry, I'm opening up my Frosty at the same time.
oh man, I don't blame you. The Frost is pretty good.
Frosties are awesome. Let's see.
So where did I get in this game
Yeah, where
in
did
terms
like
of progression?
before you stopped.
Variant 2 initial completion.
Okay.
I got, and then I went 100% into chapter 1. Yeah, chapter 1. Screw Red Mags. Screw that. Red Mags with a passion. The 200.
Yeah, I don't know if that's me cutting out because of me, or you cutting out because of you. But you're cutting out.
Yeah, that Red Mags is fun in it. The 200% power gain one
Uh huh.
in variant 2. Why would you make someone like that unless you unlock him? And I did that with Hulk. Hulk. I took my 5-star to rank 3 and then stun locked him with the special 1 special.
Yay, ghost
It was
playtime.
fun. Oh
Ghost
god,
time.
ghost gameplay.
Ghost gameplay. Because everybody else
So
is locked
what
up
are your
except for Aegon. I could use
so when
Aegon
you
if I wanted to.
so when you using your opening your next 6-star?
Jeez. I'm only at 4,000 shards right now.
I mean, at least what was your last 6? Mine was a punch in the fucking gut.
Oh, mine was nice. Mine was Corvus.
Oh, yeah, yours was Corvus. Mine was Rhino.
Also, on the same day, I opened up a Cavalier Crystal and got a 6-star Hyperion. Or not a Hyperion, a Hawkeye. I don't know why I said Hyperion because he's not in a 6-star.
Hyperion on mine. But yeah, my last 6-star before I quit open was just kind of the not really the it just kind of killed my draft for the game was a 6-star. Serious.
Oh, I'm up here looking up, and because I thought I was still in the animations, and then I get punched in the face. Okay, this is going great.
Like, well, what really hurt most about getting Rhino was it was next to a Domino.
Yeah, I'm sure that hurts a lot. It's funny that the wheel is just there just because your champion's already predetermined.
Yeah,
So, but it makes it bad when you see the wheel, you see, well, this could have been a possible champ. All these could have been possible champs.
yeah, yeah. That just killed my mood.
Yeah, it's a tough pill to swallow.
Um, I mean, I am happy. I have seen the 6-star feature pool
I'm
because
a,
mainly Carnage is a 6-star now, and
Carnage.
he's my boy. Yeah, Carnage
He's
got added as a 6.
all
He's a
right
sub featured in yeah with
with Gambit.
OG and Gambit, OG Spidey, and who else? Oh, Ultron.
Ultron's a 6 star now.
Yeah, they're all 6 stars now.
Man, I need to go back look at that, don't I? Not that I really want
Yeah, better go look
Ultron.
at that.
Oh, look at that. That's just crap.
You could have a chance to get a 6-star called.
This is not good representation of how much better I've gotten with her. Really? He's just gonna move as soon as I do the special.
To put into perspective how powerful Cole is, uh, did you see Cal
That's see who's.
Solo Cal's? Well, did you see Cal's pilot Labyrinth X-23 with his rank 2 6-star?
No.
Yeah, that's the thing that happened. So I like to say Cal doesn't do his own game. But anyway, yeah, in his video,
No, I know he does his
um,
own gameplay. What the heck? Didn't phase, just did a special.
he used he used his duped called Obsidian to take down LOL Wolvie. It's a
You know
nice.
what?
It was an interesting
I
video.
seen somebody post something about it. Was that Cal who did that? Um,
Yes, you are right.
480k damage or something like that. Special three.
Oh, I mean it's insane. And I mean you're stopping the healing with the armor breaks.
That is not supposed to happen.
So I
All right.
mean yeah, that's interesting.
Sorry, sis.
And then
I'm on the gameplay.
then I saw someone in one of the Facebook groups I am
Hmm.
use their 565 call to take down Wolvie in Rumble Legends in like 38 hits.
That's nuts.
Cole Obsidian is a monster.
Cole is ridiculously. He's a ramp up champ. For those who haven't seen him yet, he's a ramp up champ. I believe that Dave
Okay,
has a
I
video.
consider ramp up champion to find. You could like a better Corvus because you can. Do you know how Corvus has those missions and you can only do them once?
Right. Yeah, with Cole, you can continue to keep doing them, correct?
They're infinite. They're infinite. Yes. Like you can stack up attack rating, whatever you want. It does so much damage and it's awesome
But I heard he's not like good like against stun immunes. I mean, unless you're just like a god at intercepting.
with heavy. And there are some people out there in the community that are like, not us.
Not me. I'm okay with intercepting, and when I mean okay, I mean like
Man, a lot of people got 6-star come beside
yeah.
Calwell,
I seen a
Fark TM,
hmm a lot of people
like
did
Fark.
end up with them 5 and 6 star, but that's I guess that's the Cavalier Crystal how it works.
Yeah, Royal, Fark, TM, the people we know and stuff. It was insane how many people got 6-star call.
Here we go.
Oh, Sarah loves intercepting apparently.
Yeah, she's actually really good at it. She's got a whole video where she does a 2 star Spidey against Mysterio. I think it's with Act 3. Is it Act 3 Mysterio? or is it Act 4? It's Act 3, right?
Oh, he's so much better in Corvus. Like a lot of people who don't have Corvus are probably going, no, they did, and the ones who got him were very happy. Like I think Seaton even put Cull over Corvus in the tier list technically, even though they're both in the same.
No, he isn't bleed or poison immune. You're right. I mean, you know what? And they talked about this on the podcast that they've done a really good job with the last probably 4 to 6 months worth of champs, not making anybody extremely OP. Like to the point of they can just mow down anything. They they all have their great perks. They all have weaknesses, and to be able to use them though, you can still feel great about most of them. I'm not hearing so many great things about Ebony Maw so far from the content creators or people that
Same
are
here.
in the CCP. Um,
Yep. You heard tons of great things about Cole though.
yeah, calls like they couldn't say enough.
They're like, sell your house, sell
Yeah,
your wife.
yeah. Buy crystals, buy tons of them. Oh, it was Thanos. Yes, it was Thanos. I'm sorry, Sarah. It was Thanos that she was using. Sorry, I'm going to be.
Go Cole over Corvus. One, because I despise Corvus' existence in this game. Two, Cole actually looks really. Um, I don't know. I just thought I've always liked Cole the longest time from the comics, and he looks like he's a monster.
Yeah,
And
I voted for
in
Corvus
the comics
because
and
I have Corvus, so I don't have Cole. I have Proxima,
I mean that was kind of a bias. That was kind of a biased
but
poll in my opinion because not a lot of people have Cole.
that,
Give it a couple.
but all the
What was that?
content creators, everybody on this show is a content creator except for me.
Well, I mean, okay, so I'm just gonna put up another poll and stuff in mind that happened a few months ago. So when Omega Red first came out, there was a poll between him and Iceman for best mutant. Then when a couple months later came out, same poll was taken. Omega Iceman lost by a not even a Iceman just lost. Like, I mean, I know you love your Omega Red Ghost Dog.
I do. I think he's awesome. You know, I, so much so I've used him. I've switched up my AQ team. He's on the AQ team. I like what he does there, especially for the path I run. I run the poison path in section two, um, and I run the middle path in section one. So it's usually I still have Ghost Rider. Uh, I have Omega Red, and then I just recently put Chorus on my team, and that's who I run with. And that team right there has been pretty awesome for me these last couple weeks, and I really like what Omega does because
Too.
just like Ghost Rider,
Yeah,
he's I can save potions. I can save
yeah.
potions if need be. But
I mean, for long,
he really ends a lot of fights pretty quick and early.
yeah. So we already got our next two champions coming out after Ebony Maw
Right.
and Invisible.
Invisible Woman
That's
and
interesting.
however you say that cat's name, Norman,
Name more.
Namor.
The Sea-Man. Yeah,
Yeah, the Sea Man. Which
interesting.
we kind of got hints about him in Endgame, so there's probably going to be a movie coming out soon as well for him. I always try to sneak in after that light and I can't. Yeah, so Dave did a little quick write up on him. I don't know if you've seen his quick write up that he did. If you guys have not seen Dave's write up on both Invisible Woman and the Sea Guy, who, whose name I'm going to mess up until I figure it out myself personally. Uh, he did a good write up on him already this morning before release, before anybody gets him in the content creator program. He was given
Nice.
grant access by Kabam. It's just a bio write up. You won't get see any gameplay, but it does talk about like her specials and
Their
all that
kit.
stuff.
It's in their kit and stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
I usually like those more than the actual seeing the gameplay.
So check it out. Check out Dorky Dave's page. I'm gonna do that. So there's that. All right, y'all. Well, I have to get into AQ. Our AQ should be wrapping up right now, and I have to get that one started. War's already started for us, so I want to pick my champs and take that line and get going there. So if you guys like the video, make sure you hit the like button on the way out. Uh, Videos for the homies will be going on tomorrow. Back in this regular time slot now that Games of Thrones is done. There should be no more real time frame interruptions. It'll go on right after the podcast every Sunday night, um, each week. I will try to be back on again this evening to do some more reading grind. I'm at the 2 million mark. I want to get to the 3 million mark tonight. Get to the 4 million mark tomorrow, so I can pick up all my milestones on that one. All right, y'all. I will catch you guys later. Peace.
Peace.